and welcome to Wednesday's question of the day. If you guys are new here, please make sure to click that subscribe button. Please also make sure to like this video, share, leave a nice comment down below, and click the bell. That way you're always notified every time I upload a video. And to all my returning subscribers, welcome back. Alright guys, so today and Wednesday's question of the day, this is a two-part question. If you did not get an opportunity to leave your question or your thoughts on the question on my IG page or on my YouTube community page, please make sure to do so down below because I definitely read it and respond back. So let's go into Wednesday's question of the day. Part one is, what handbag companies have you experienced bad packaging or shipping with? Part two of the question is, what will be your recommendations for improvement to these handbag companies? So let's start off with part one of the question when it comes to packaging, right? So I know for me personally, I've had some issues in the past in the handbag community, and I have had some issues in the past with some companies when it comes to packaging my items and not packaging all my items in one box when I ordered everything at one time. Or I've had issues where I've placed an order and thinking I'm going to receive that item, and I don't receive that particular item, and I'm not notified about it until weeks later, right? When I already had to reach out to the company to figure out how y'all got my money, but I ain't got my item, right? Now, this is just my thought when it comes to packaging items. I feel like, one, if I place one order with you, put all my stuff in the box together, right? Now, I'm thinking there could be a few reasons why they don't do that, and it could be because it's not coming from the same warehouse. So maybe that could be a reason why we get our items shipped in different boxes. But I've had packages come to me that the address is the same exact as the box that I got a day or two before. So I know it came from the same location. So I still can't understand why, if it's coming from the same area, do you need to send out 2 and 3 different boxes? Why can't everything just go in one box? Because I'm gonna be honest, I done seen some unboxings, including my own, where the shipping box is way too big for the item that's in there. So you're not gonna tell me that you don't have the right size box, because I'm not here for that, right? So I need to understand why, if it's coming from the same warehouse and I only place one order, why am I getting 2-3 different boxes if I ordered multiple items? I'm pretty sure they all could fit in the same box, right? Or not being notified when an item is no longer in stock, and I have to call you to find that out because I'm wondering why it's been 2-3 weeks and I already got all my other items that I ordered, but I haven't received this particular item, right? So my recommendations to that is to, one, if it's all coming from the same warehouse, find a box that's big enough and put everything in it, please. Please. Second of all would be, if an item is out of stock, update your system as soon as possible, right? Now, let me know down below how you feel about that, and if you've ever had an experience with that where you've placed the order for something but later find out it's no longer in stock. Or let me know if you've had an issue where you've bought multiple items from a particular company, pay for it all in the same day, but you get 3 and 4 different boxes sent to you at different times. Let me know down below, right? So when it comes to shipping, here's my thing, guys. I'm gonna throw a video up really quickly to show you guys a recent purchase that I picked up from I Love Dooney. So as you can see in this video, guys, the box that I'm showing is the box that I got from the summer haul, the summer sale from I Love Dooney. And it was a haul for me because I picked up several items. So my first item came, it was an SLG. And the second item was this item right here, which is a handbag, right? So when I got my item, I was busy when the mailman dropped it off, right? So I wasn't able to actually see the box. I saw him deliver the box, but I wasn't able to look at my box. So when I was able to finally look at my box, I realized that there was a huge gaping hole in my box. And I'm like, why is there a hole in my box? And why is this hole this damn big, y'all? Like, what was y'all doing? And what did you have sitting on my box that created this? Did somebody kick a hole in the box? Like, I'm still trying to figure out, right? So of course I'm like extremely nervous because I knew it was a leather bag that was in the box. And I was concerned that, was my bag still in the box? Was it damaged in any way? Because we have been getting a lot of rain the last couple of days. Like, I was freaking out. So when I opened up the box, I was surprised that the bag wasn't damaged at all, right? But my problem lies in, why the hell my box look like this? Y'all, I was so mad. Now, I'm not going to say that this is I Love Dooney's fault, because I would hope that I Love Dooney would have better sense than to send a box out like this. I just know they got better sense than to send a box out like this. But whoever I Love Dooney deals with when it comes to shipping their packages, they need to have a conversation with. Because, and I know that a lot of times this goes through several hands before it gets to the actual customer, especially depending on where the warehouse is located and where you're located at. I get that. But I'm going to need these places like USPS, FedEx, UPS. I'm going to need y'all to do better. I'm sorry. Because at the end of the day, if y'all have employees that they gonna treat people packages like this, we got a problem. Because I'm gonna report every single time I'm calling, like, why my box look like this? Why? Y'all need to do better. I'm sorry. Because it's ridiculous. Because first of all, would you want your package to be sent like this? I know I don't. So I don't understand, if you handling people's packaging, handle it with care. Even if it doesn't say fragile, handle it with care. And now that we're speaking out on it, I'm really hoping that these companies are going to pay attention to this and make an improvement, which I feel like would be, one, reaching out to these companies that y'all are utilizing and paying to send out your items to handle these packaging with care. But also, y'all need to take it upon yourself to offer your customers the opportunity to purchase a gift box. Now, I know some companies do offer that. Some companies only offer it during the holiday times, but I really feel like it's something that should be offered year round on all the handbag companies' website, period. Even if you charge an extra $5 to $10, offer it anyway, so that if I want that extra security, I have it. And I know that my bag is, one, not going to be just thrown into a brown shipping box with plastic on over it and nothing else to protect it. Because we do know that depending on the area we live in, a lot of us get different types of weather. Some places get all 4 seasons. Some places only get 2 of the 4 seasons. So it just depends. I don't want for my box to be sitting out waiting on me with a gaping hole on it and it's pouring down rain, because there's a really good chance my bag is going to get messed up. Or if I live somewhere where, say, it's cold and it's snowing and my box has a hole in it or is damaged in some form or fashion, and snow getting into it. You know what I'm saying? If you've ever purchased a Florentine bag, you already know Florentine can easily be scratched. Sometimes you can wipe it out and other times you can't. But also when it gets wet, sometimes, depending on if you let it dry correctly, you will be able to dry it without any water spots, but sometimes it does not. So it just depends. But I don't want that to happen when I know that I just purchased something and I haven't even had a chance to open it up and enjoy it, right? So I feel like one of the best things that these handbag companies can do for us is to go ahead and give us an option to be able to purchase a gift box, so that our bags can now be placed inside of a gift box and then placed inside of a shipping box. That way, if for whatever reason whoever the handlers are from the time the warehouse sends it out and it gets to us, if the outside box is messed up, cool and fine. But it's less likely that the gift box would be messed up as well too. Now, my other thing with packaging is when we get our handbags and we could clearly tell it's been a return. Now, I feel like these companies need to do a little bit better with that, because if somebody returns something and they took all the factory wrapping off of it, I feel like these companies need to make sure that they re-factory wrap the handbags or the items. And if they're not going to do that, then have a section in the drop down box on your website where these particular items that are returned are an additional percentage off. Even if the item is on sale, it still needs to be an additional percentage off, because when I place an order for something, I'm placing an order for what I'm thinking is a brand new bag, not a used bag, a brand new bag. And so if I'm purchasing a bag that is supposed to be a brand new bag, all the brand new bags that I've ever had have factory wrapping on it. So that's what I expect to get when I open my box. And when I don't get that, that lets me know that somebody else has had that bag and they sent it back because it doesn't fit them or their lifestyle whatsoever. So they sent it back. So I feel like if you guys are not going to take the opportunity to refactory wrap the bags, then at least put it where it can be an additional percentage off and it's on the website like that, especially if that's the only one left. And that when I call a company and I'm complaining about something, I want my complaints to actually be taken into consideration, because I'm spending my money with you. So I don't want the same things to keep happening over and over and over again, right? I want something to be done about it. And I've heard several of us on here within the past year alone just talking about how we receive our packaging in the mail, where our box is either squished, the tape is peeled off, there's an opening in the box where you can clearly see what's inside of the box. We've all experienced it. So I really think that this is a great opportunity for us to come on and share our comments down below and let these handbag companies know we're not going for it. We spending our coins with y'all. So since we spending our coins with y'all, then give us the experience, right? Even if it's a contemporary company, you still putting out luxury type handbags. You already given us that. So why not bump it up a level and give us the whole complete luxury experience? Because at the end of the day, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but these prices on these handbags are going up all the time. So if you're going to jack the prices up anyway, then okay, give me that full experience, right? Because when I purchase something, I want to be able to take my own wrapping off of my bag. I'm sorry. That could be petty, but whatever. I spent my money. So yes, I want to take my own factory wrapping off of my bag. That's what I want to do, right? And when I get my bag out of the shipping box, I want my bag to be in pristine condition. I don't want no issues with my bag. So give me the option to be able to purchase a gift box, so that way I can get that extra luxury experience because I already paid for it. So give it to me, right? That's just my spill, y'all. But let me know down below if you guys have experienced any of these issues, whether it's with packaging or with shipping. And let me know what would be your recommendations to these companies. Because like I said, I'm a Dooney girl. I'm always going to purchase a Dooney bag if I see one that I like. I'm one of those ones, I would rather go in the store and pick up my bag, because that way I can pick it up. I can look at the color of it and make sure it's the true color. I can size it up on me to see if it's a good fit for me. That's just what I would prefer to do. But that's not always the case, because we don't always have like an outlet store and an actual store in our area that we can do that. And when we don't have that, that's why we have to use shipping. We have to order our items online. Like I said, I know I've ordered from Coach. I've had a few issues with my packaging with Coach. I've had a few issues with my packaging with I Love Dooney. I gotta say, I only purchased online from Michael Kors once, and I actually did not have an issue with my packaging from them. I have not purchased anything luxury yet, so I can't speak on luxury, but I can speak on my contemporaries. And I really would like to see an improvement when it comes to our packaging and shipping when it comes to these companies. All right, guys, so with that being said, we're going to head over to my YouTube community page, and we're going to get the thoughts of how you guys feel. All right, so I am going to start with Mom Ambition. Hey, Mom Ambition. So she says, all of them to be real. The best packaging is Coach Retail, Saks Fifth Avenue, and Nordstrom. Bloomingdale's is a hit or miss. My Dooney boxes arrive all jacked up sometimes, which is crazy because their distribution center is near me. Shaking my head. Sis, I feel you on that. You saw the video that I posted from I Love Dooney. And that's one of the things that I'm saying. We're spending our hard-earned coins on these packaging. What would it hurt to say, okay, I'm going to give them the option where they can purchase a gift box so that they have that extra security. But not only that, we shouldn't even have to do all that extra stuff. Doesn't matter. It starts with your company and the people that you have working in your company. And we could go into a whole nother spill if we need to, but training, all that plays a role in your actual company and how your company is represented. Now, like I say, I'm not completely blaming these handbag companies, because once they send the item out and it leaves their warehouse, I'm sure it touches several hands from there. But this isn't just for the handbag companies. It's for the companies that they use to ship their items. We're talking to y'all too. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to do better. Whether it's the regular post office, whether it's FedEx, whether it's UPS, it doesn't matter. Y'all need to do better. Because I don't want my box to come squished. I don't want a hole in it. I don't want it to look like somebody done been peeping in my box to see what I got. No, that's a no-go for me. Okay? Next is going to be Ola May. Hey, Ola May. So she says, my Dooney and Burke boxes have been arriving straight from a soccer game lately. Sometimes the tape is barely holding the box together. Now, Ola May, I'm with you, sis. Because like I said, I had that issue with I Love Dooney recently. But I'm going to say, I'm not saying that I Love Dooney or Dooney and Burke is actually sending the boxes out like that. Because I just know better, because I've had boxes that come from them that I have no issues with. There weren't any holes in it. The tape was secure on it. I think it's when they pass it from their warehouse on to whoever, and it just touches so many hands that's where the damage is coming from. But I also feel like these companies need to reach out to the people that they're utilizing to ship their products and have a meeting with them and be like, hey, y'all got to do better with taking care of our customers' packaging, because we're getting lots of complaints on it. I also think it's important for us as the customers to do our complaints, call their customer service and complain about how our packagings are being delivered. Even if you have to send email with pictures showing this is how my box was delivered to me, right? Because if we're not complaining and they don't hear it, change is not going to happen, y'all. I'm just saying. All right, so next is Nothing But Bags. Hey, sis. So she said, I'm with Jay from @Mom Ambition, that all of the brands have had bad packaging experiences. Not sure if it's due to being returns or warehouse versus store shipping. Louis Vuitton has never packaged to the level I require. I've seen better packaging from smaller companies. My thing is package my bag to the level of how much you're charging me for it. Handle it with care. I personally have worked in transportation / logistics for 20 years now. and I know what freight goes through. Companies need to package, keeping in mind boxes on conveyor belts, stacked in trailers, and thrown around in hubs. We want to receive our bags in pristine condition. Sis, you done said it, and you said it all in this one little comment. You heard me? Okay, so first of all, returns. Okay, like I said before in the beginning of the video, why are we sending out returns to people, right? Why are we sending it back out? If you're gonna have returns that people return to the warehouse, refactory wrap it so that we none the wiser. Okay, first off. All right, now it shouldn't matter whether it's coming from the warehouse or it's actually coming from the store, to be honest, because either or way, a lot of these stores have the bags in the back anyway, right? And some of them are still factory wrapped, so that shouldn't even be an issue. They need to just do better, period. Just do better when it comes to shipping. When you have your luxury brand companies as well too, if I'm paying you thousands of dollars for a bag, you damn well better believe I want my bag secure, period. I want it secured. And a lot of these companies, like I said, are trying to find what I feel like is cheaper routes to go, because the prices of everything has been jacked up, right, over the last few years. So because of that, I feel like people are trying to find shortcuts and the best way to save their coins. You can't be out here charging people high dollar for your prices and then you send them out crappy shipping where it's a possibility, or have actually had issues where their bags have actually gotten damaged because of poor packaging. I want my package to be shipped with the same love, care, and quality and level of expensiveness as this bag is. But a lot of times, like you say, because it's being passed from so many different hands and so many people are handling it, it's really hard sometimes to narrow down where the actual damage happened at. And that's the bad part about it, right? Let's move on to JP Loves LV. She said, I can't think of any bad ones. A really good one was an order from 24S. I'm not sure what that is, but she said it came with a pop-up cafe scene in the box. I'm sorry, I know that goes off topic, but you're fine. And I appreciate that. And like I said, not all our experiences are bad experiences, because if it was, I know for me, I would already stop dealing with that company. I'm not saying every experience was a bad experience, but I have had some recently that have been a little bit off the chain with how the packaging is actually delivered. And I am hoping that these handbag companies will run across this video, will read our comments down below, and will say, okay, let's make a change. Because all right guys, so let me know your thoughts down below on how you feel about the packaging and shipment and what your recommendations for these companies would be. And until the next time, guys, please make sure to stay focused and determined on achieving your goals for the day.